Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Christelle Martinette, and the reading for the month of June are going to be done with the tarot, the fire tarot. And I wanted to give you a brief explanation of that, and more so because after I got all of my, as you can see, all of my toys here ready, okay, I have a catalytic lamp up there which helps with clearing the air and purifying the air before I start to start my readings. And I stupidly touched the end, and now I have these two fingers burnt. Well, anyway, let me tell you, the Fire Tarot uses fire as a myth in all of its forms and interprets tarot-related scenes through the tarot-related scenes. The major arcana each have they depict a god linked with fire, and the minor arcana are linked with fire as either help, spiritual and sacred fire, emotional fire, and earthly fire. And according to the creators of the tarot of fire, the artist is Franco Rivoli, and it was thought to have fire among the primary elements that put humanity on the path to civilization. This is what motivated the creators. This tarot deck focuses on worldwide myths of fire, gods, goddesses, and I'll show you some of these major arcana. Elemental beings, animals, and even abstract concepts of fire. It's a fascinating tarot deck. It's hot. It's really hot. And it's very brilliantly conceived. The artist, as you can see, many of the pictures, much of the artwork is with a black, dark background, so the element of fire can be more pronounced. This is the Wheel of Fortune, for example. But not all of them are that way. For example, this is the Lover's card. It's a very bright card. The major arcana, as we were saying, concentrates on some of the most potent myths of fire in the cultures of the different areas of the world. And there are powerful and quite familiar mythical figures such as Prometheus. We have Prometheus as the Hanged Man. Then we have Ocrisa, the Vestal version, as the High Priestess. And there's also Osiride, the Egyptian underworld god, serving as justice. Hermes is none other than the magician. And more symbolically, on a more symbolic level, there's for the tower we have the Vesuvius that destroys the city of Pompeii. And there we have also fire raining down from the skies. Here, fire raining down from the skies that burns Sodom and Gomorrah in the Judgment card. And many of these cards are also depict forbidding, characters that we don't talk about. For example, the Empress. The Empress here is the Maori goddess, Makuika, and who does radiate strength, as you can see, and primal energy. There's also the devil here. Malach is the horned monster of legend. Then there's this hermit, which is the Dreamtime figure, Karakarok, who is a very commanding hermit. Now, these are, since they deal with the elements and the element of fire, here you have the lightness and darkness rolled up into one, reminding us that there is lightness, there is darkness, and light doesn't exist without darkness. And we all tread, since we're human, across both worlds. Now, on to our June 2017 readings, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Let's concentrate on you for your reading for June 2017. Virgo. June 2017. Virgo. June 2017. Well. We've got someone's coming back. Someone's coming back to you. A water sign is coming your way again and clearing the air. And I don't think, Virgo, you're going to have any of it. It seems that someone may check in, write you an email, a message, make you think that it was by mistake or something, just in passing, just to test out the waters. Maybe I can see you again, that type of thing. You're very, inside you're combative about it and not knowing whether you do or not want to see each other, because you think, well, life with that person could have been wonderful. It still may be wonderful, you're thinking to yourself. Maybe I should, the spread is quite interesting because it's a diamond spread. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And they're all related, the cards, but there is definitely some let me see if I could show you that without making everything. Well, let me show you the cards. The first card is the 6 of Cups. Beautiful cards these are. The Queen of Swords. Whoops. The King of Cups. I especially like this. The Page of Swords. Smack in the middle is the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. There are some important cups here, especially the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, this movement, this change, this about face, a surprise, this a surprise, this, what's interesting for me to see, and I'm going to get some clarity with the Vera Sibilla, are the 5 of Swords in the middle of all this. Because right over, you demand clarity. And this, I see that many of you, when this happens, when someone, knocks on your door or makes themselves heard, you're just not sure about it. But there's half of you that is absolutely sure you don't want to see them again or have anything to do with them again. But then there is another part of you that thinks perhaps there's a bit of regret there. Perhaps I could have played it out better. I could have, done something differently, so that today we would not be in this situation, So there's a little bit of confusion that way, and however, it's a person that you have not forgotten, and a person that, however, did not give you clarity. Let me get the 3 cards on these 5 of Swords. Okay, I have here the Viaggio, the trip, Speranza, the hope, and the male lover, Amante. And of course, it is the male or female lover who is hoping to again come your way, it seems. Perhaps you have gone to, this is the viaggios going outward, going away to you, the same, facing in the same direction these two cards are. And the hope is in a different direction. So there's a bit of confusion even on the part of that person. And I think that, Virgo, you will be able to see right through that. That perhaps there was in the past situation, okay, this is a past position, this Five of Swords. And in that time when you may have hooked up, when you were together perhaps, it was a bad timing, we could say, or not the proper timing to move forward. So today you're at a miss, you're sort of unsure. I'm going to take 3 cards on the Knight of Cups. You're not exactly in a position of, well, you've created a different life. You have different friends. You have moved on. The proverbial moving on. You have moved on. The Knight of Cups, and I have the Death card, Morte. The old lady, Vecchia Signora, who speaks to change, and the Nemica, the female enemy, could be a male enemy. And what I think is that when you, when all is said and done in June, and when you're done thinking, oh, should I, shouldn't have I, and or what did I do in the past, and now, boy, I could kick myself, because you're taking the blame in some way. Well, these cards are telling you that perhaps there was this other person then when you did connect. It is over, however, and that is why the person is now, peeking into the past and trying to look down his little black book and see all of those who got away. I'm going to take the runes and cast them over this spread and see what comes up. I need to blow my nose. I'll do that after the reading. Okay. Oh, well. Well, yes. Okay, we start with this, the situation in the past where there was that other person in their life, and that's why it didn't go. I have this Merkstave, and what I'm seeing is that you went into a situation a bit too hasty, and it wasn't possible for you to fully see the trap that you were even setting for yourself. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. Now, over the Ace of Wands, this beautiful Ace of Wands, I've got the nameless, faceless rune, Weird. And what has happened is that you have gone forward and you have convinced yourself that is it. Never again, never again, never again. Now, what this situation creates for you is that little slight doubt that maybe I didn't see something, or maybe there is something I missed, and so you're saying to yourself, maybe I should see that person, but what you did see over the Ten of Cups, Pietro, was that you both had the possibility to move mountains with your strength together, united as a couple. Otala, the key here forward is that, and the key to the situation, why it played out as it did, is that there was a lack of communication between you two. And both, it takes two to tango. It's not only in terms of the other person. If you, in Italian we say this is esame di coscienza. If you really examine your conscious, your inner self, and you may see that, and you may find that there were things that you didn't communicate, and that other person is probably in the same shoes thinking, well, what is this person? Why is this person showing up? Why is, and is she free? Is he free? What is their real situation? Why would I want to see and stay with this person? You know, so there are a lot of questions there. And that was the key to that situation. There was difficulties on both sides. Now, there is a reason for having that story, that meeting did not develop in the best way possible. And I'm getting here Hagal over the Queen of Swords, and the runes are telling me you had to leave in order for you to understand who you are. You had to leave and get on your own 2 feet. No leaning left and right. You had to first become your own person. You had to first stand on your own 2 feet before you could possibly appreciate. So what this is telling me is that the King of Cups could be a water sign, could be a female, could be a male, could be just the energy of the water signs. Diag over this. There's still a chance, Virgo, that all can be salvaged. And, but, you know, the runes are clearly telling me on the same level, there is that chance. In the same measure you are able to go within to, you know, to emerge differently. That's the measure of success in terms of having a connection with this person. Now, it depends on how much you're willing to do, or if you've just, you know, moved on. Well, I hope this in some way has helped you, Virgo. Namaste, and until we read together again, bye-bye.